What's good? It's Ado He. You already know. Here with another episode of Authentic. So I decided to switch it up a little bit. Came out here, did my little nature walk. That's why you see me sweating and everything. But it's all good. So we're gonna talk about this one for a little bit. I had somebody ask me the other day. They were asking if I had anything else to get to you guys, like other topics and shit. So I was like, well, yeah, I just hadn't did it yet because I've been tied up with everything else. But they also wanted to hear about, which was actually what along the lines of what my this video was actually going to be about, which was the emotions. Okay, I wanted to talk about emotions, how to identify emotions, and how not to cater to one emotion over the other. This is probably going to be a part series because I don't want a super long video. I want it just enough. I don't want to lose your attention, but I do want to be able to make sure that I can give you something to actually work with, though. So, emotions. What are emotions? We all have them, right? We all have emotions. Emotions are pretty much the motion that we send our energy in, that our energy is pulled in when whatever the the atmosphere calls for. When there's a time for you to be happy, that's the direction that you send your emotions. That's the direction that your emotions is being pulled to. When you're upset and you're angry, that's the direction that your emotions are being pulled to, and et cetera, with all of the emotions. So this is my thing. A lot of us know that in society, we are given, we are always taught and told, if you see posting online and everything, you see a lot of people, peace, love, and light, which is cool. Peace, love, and light, 100, you feel me? But at the same time, we do have other emotions. And what I've often seen is a lot of people, and what I've also often experienced growing up and just in life, is we often cater to one emotion or a couple emotions over the other. We shun some emotions while we praise other emotions. We will scold each other. We'll argue with each other over certain emotions that we have because those emotions cause us to feel some kind of way, but not the other ones. And so that's what I wanted to talk about for a minute. And the analogy I like to give is, okay, when we're happy, what are we doing? We're smiling, you know what I'm saying? We're doing all that right there. We're excited, picture winning $1 million. You're excited, you're running all over the place, you're happy. Everything that you're doing, excuse me, everything that we're doing when we operate out of the space, out of the emotion of happiness, is the characteristics of being happy. Okay? We have that emotion for a reason. It's a characteristic of that emotion, and we operate in that. So what about the other emotions? What about when we're sad? What about when we're angry? What about when whatever? When we're dealing with whatever. What about it? Okay? Is somebody wrong for being mad behind something and acting out? Well, I'm not even gonna say acting out, but is it wrong to be angry? Is it wrong to be sad? Is it wrong to deal and face with face the other emotions that we are actually built with and have? Why is it okay to always be happy, but it's not okay to be angry when the situation calls for you to be angry? Why is it okay for you or why is it not okay for you to be sad, when the situation calls for you to be sad? Now, I'm not saying that just because it's okay to have those emotions, I'm not saying that it's okay to act ignorantly in those emotions. You might see the camera moving, the way I got it set up and everything, and nature and wind and all that. Hey, it's cool. But anyways, check it out. You see what I'm saying? What's the issue with that? Is it really a problem? So really, I'm not even going to waste some time. I'm going to get into it. All right? I'm not going to expect you to be angry, okay? And while you're angry, I'm not going to expect you to run around here excited and happy as if you won $1 million. I'm not. That's not the characteristics of being angry. That's a characteristic of being happy. I don't expect somebody to be overly excited and want to beat the crap out of somebody because they're overly excited. That's not the proper characteristics of being angry or happy. So how do you deal with these emotions? How do you deal with all of that? Okay? So for me, what I've come to find out is it's all about how we choose to channel our energy when we're faced with those emotions, because those emotions are still energy. And so much can be produced from those emotions. How many people committed suicide out of sadness? How many people went and killed somebody out of anger? Now, those are not good manifestations that come from that energy, but those are not the only manifestations that come from that energy. How many times have you tried something, you were like, yo, man, I'm gonna try this, damn, I messed up. I'm gonna get it this time. Damn, I messed up. Oh, no, don't worry, I'm gonna get it this time. And you've done it so much that finally you became frustrated because you just couldn't get it, and you were getting upset because you couldn't get it. You were getting what? Angry. So what did you do? You stepped back, you took a breather. Like, man, you're like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna do it this time. I don't even care, because that's what I would do, and that's what I have done. I'm like, you know what? This time, this is it. I don't care what happens. It's gonna be done this time. And then I do it, then boom, it's done effortlessly. How many of y'all done that? And if you haven't, try. You see what I'm saying? I channeled my anger. We channel our anger. We can channel that energy that's still in those spaces of emotions, of that particular emotion, and still use it to accomplish what it is that we need to accomplish. How many things, looking back, have we actually accomplished when we said enough is enough? When anger, you know what I'm saying? When anger set in and we just like, look, I don't care what happens. I'm going to do this out of anger. And it wasn't necessarily that anything was going to happen. It was a scare tactic somebody was trying to have on you. And you realize when you step forward in your power and in the energy of that anger, of being upset and determined to do whatever it was that needed to get done, that you knew needed to get done, that you knew you needed to get done, what happened? You got it done. And that scare tactic was a bluff, and it was where? Gone. They ain't even act on it because you operated in that energy that you were supposed to operate in. You channeled it the proper way, and you allowed yourself to walk through, and you did what you needed to do. And nobody dared startle that or mess with that. And you can do that with the rest of your emotions. Whenever you deal with certain emotions, just breathe. Yes, it's hard to think about that in the moment when your mind is going, and that's where you have to control your thoughts. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to think any and everything under the sun when you're upset. You get what I'm saying? But are you going to operate on any and everything, or are you going to take a moment to breathe after expressing any and everything, or after feeling any and everything, and then figuring out, how to calm yourself to a space to where you can actually channel that energy and operate, in the proper energy, in the proper way with that energy to go ahead and produce what it is that you want to produce. You feel me? And that's really how you start dealing with these emotions, and that's how you start dealing with this energy, because these emotions are going to happen. As long as you're surrounded by anything that can produce those emotions, it's going to happen. You can't get away from it. You won't get away from it. You're designed to have these emotions. You're designed to feel this way. And the way society is today, we're living in a society that's engineering us to operate in these emotions all the time. And then they're giving us these narratives around these emotions to cause us to only operate one way while sitting and basking in this particular type of emotion. When there's so many ways to bask in or to bask in any type of emotion that you have. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be happiness to produce a positive manifestation. And that's what I want to say to you. It does not have to be happiness to produce a positive manifestation. When you're angry, it's easy to sit there and just be focused on what it is you're mad about, that you can't calm yourself, or you haven't taken the time to calm yourself down enough to channel that energy to focus on the solution. You take that same anger or that same sadness and you turn that energy and you look, and it's still the sadness energy, it's still anger energy, but instead of saying, man, this sucks, I just can't, man, all right. And you're like, you know what, fuck this. I'm about to this and I'm about to that. Because I'm not about to do this anymore. You see what I'm saying? And when you start to speak like that with that same energy, that's powerful energy. Anger is powerful. Y'all feel that adrenaline and everything surging through your body when you get mad? You feel it. You feel that heavy weight down that you feel when you're sad, and you feel it here in your chakras, right around your heart chakra and everything, and you just kind of feel it just weighing right there. That's energy. That's energy waiting to be used and channeled to be put out there and emitted out there for your manifestation. So what are you going to do with your energy? What are you doing with your energy? So next time you find yourself get mad, allow yourself to be mad, but just don't allow yourself to act ignorantly. Take a moment to feel that energy and just be like, yo, this is power. Man, I can do so much with this. And that's how it is. I get mad so many times. I'm like, yo, I want to slap the shit out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? But before I just, fire off and slap the shit out of somebody, I'm thinking like, well, I know that ain't gonna help the situation. It's gonna make it worse, and I'm gonna have to put out more energy in another way. So you know what? I'm gonna have to just do this right here. Blah 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 blah. And I channel that energy. And for me, what I do, I channel that energy into something that'll help y'all. Whenever I'm upset or whenever I'm going through something, I look at it, I analyze it, I take that energy, and I use that energy to analyze the situation. And I dig within myself, and I find out how not only I can apply it to my situation, but how, it can also be applied to whatever situation that you guys are going through, and I release it to you. I release that to you because it works. It does work, and it does help. I've manifested so much by altering and channeling how I use my energy no matter what emotion I'm in. It's okay to express yourself. But after you're done expressing yourself, which also you should be careful expressing yourself because of thoughts and words, and with such powerful energy of expression, you know what I'm saying? You can manifest a lot. But after you're done expressing yourself and you're letting it out, however you let it out, go for it. Go for the positive solution in it. That is the best time to go for it. It's the best time to go for it because that energy is so strong and so potent and so powerful. And you'll manifest so much more in that energy space because you allowed that emotion to flow and you channeled it properly. Don't ever let anybody shun you for being mad, especially if they done something or somebody else done something for you to be mad. It's a natural reaction for us to be like, whoa, wait, calm down. And that's cool. Yeah, try to calm them down. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever try to calm somebody down by telling them that they're wrong for being angry. Or don't ever try to, tell someone, oh, you shouldn't be like that. Why are you this? Because they sad and they feeling like they want to hurt themselves or they want to hurt somebody else because of what they're dealing with. That's not how you deal with the emotions. That's not how you help someone to channel those emotions. I'm not saying pity anyone. But at the same time, I'm not saying push anybody over the edge either. Help them produce a space, help and help put them in a space to where they can see that they need to use their energy, that energy in a much more productive way for themselves. And it's always more than likely going to involve helping other people as well, because like I said in previous videos, energy is reciprocated. So when you upset, when you take that anger and that upset energy and you use that to do something nice for someone, or not nice, but something generous or kind to someone, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to feel that, and it's going to tap on that energy of being mad, and you'll feel that intertwine, and it'll make you feel even better. It's a whole new type of positive and good feeling, and you'll feel this cooling energy sensation just come over your body. And then you begin to feel like it feels like the energy, like once you're done doing yoga or done doing meditation, and you feel that energy flowing as if you could manifest anything that you desire in that moment. It feels like that when you begin to channel your emotions and you begin to mix them in and balance them out. That is the key. That's the whole thing that I'm saying right now, is to balance your emotions. Okay? When you're dealing with one, apply another. Okay? When you're dealing with one emotion, apply another one to counterbalance that one. If you're angry, apply a positive emotion. Okay? If you're positive, I'm not saying apply an anger one, unless you're so positive that you're allowing yourself to be ran over, then you need to tap into some of that anger energy, not to be an asshole, but to balance out for you to, be strong enough to say no where you need to say no at, you know what I'm saying? Or for you to say, you know what, I'm being lazy or I'm procrastinating, I need to get this done. So you use some of that anger energy to put some fire under your ass. You see what I'm saying? Emotions, you know what I'm saying? All these emotions are not just here for us to operate in the way that they're shown to us on TV, which is another reason why I'm glad I don't watch TV no more. Learn how to operate and use your emotions the way that you desire to use them, not the way that you have been inspired or programmed or conditioned to use them. You feel me? It all starts with you, but you have to strip yourself from the programming and the conditioning. And you have to decide what's really you and what's really for you. Stop operating out of your emotions influenced-wise. You know what I'm saying? And begin to go ahead and operate them in the raw, authentic self. All raw, authentic you. Okay? So check it out. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I've been out here for some time, and I already know in editing this video, due to the technical difficulties, it's going to be some shit. So, but it's okay. I'm always happy to come out here and and do videos for y'all and release information for everybody. I hope this helps you. I hope this reads you well and good energy, good vibes. You already know, hit that subscribe, that subscribe button, but you already know what's up there. Subscribe, you know what I mean? Like I said, like, comment, share if you feel like this video helps somebody out. I got all my other information you can find me in, and reach into me. Like I said, if you have anything that you want me to talk about, or you feel like I should be able to, you feel like I'll be able to help you out on it, hey, look, I'm here for it. Give me topics. I mean, I'll come with my own. I got my own because I talk to enough people and help enough people with their, with their everyday lives. But yeah, I do want to hear what it is that you're dealing with. If you are real enough and authentic enough to, and okay to openly express it and talk to me about it, to where I can openly express it and help, not only help you out, but help somebody else out. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, share. I do appreciate y'all time. Thank you for watching. This is your host, Addo Heat. Authentic. Peace.